Hello everyone, welcome to a new update video. Today we're going to be looking at what games I'm thinking for January and February. We haven't had one of these update videos in a while because there's been so much stuff coming out, and now January and February are pretty quiet. So I thought I would give an update to people, telling them what I'm going to be playing next, and also some other updates that I have. So to start off, the first thing I'm very interested in, I thought this was coming out in January, but I don't know if it is. Bugsnax is getting a free, DLC update called the Isle of Bigsnax, and I had an amazing time with Bugsnax, so whenever that releases, I'm going to be playing it 100%, even if I have to move things out of the way to make space for it, because, God, I loved Bugsnax. So next is actually coming up soon. This is January 14th, this releases. The Supraland DLC. There's another one. This one's basically a standalone game. I think it's called something Inches Under. It's about being underground or something like that. The last DLC I played for Supraland was really fun. It did pretty well. And Supraland itself is just a fantastic game. If you've never seen that LP or seen the DLC for it, it's very, very fun. If you like puzzle platformers, it's even kind of a Metroidvania, which is interesting. It has a lot of really, really neat physics-based puzzles and logic puzzles in it. Fantastic puzzle game with so much neat stuff in it, so can't recommend that enough, and I will be playing the new DLC for that comes out on the 14th. But once again, it is a standalone game, as far as I understand, so if you haven't played the first or second game, I mean, there's no real continuity that you're going to need to understand in the story. There may be some mechanics that you'll have to learn, but other than that, it's pretty much a new game. After that, we have, I'm not sure about this one, but it seems fun. January 20th is Paparazzi. It's basically just a little game where you go around in a big open world and take various different pictures of dogs doing various things. Like, it kind of reminds me of Pokemon Snap, except it's dog pictures. Like, there's each type of dog, and then there's different poses you can get each dog in, as far as I understand. Like, there's a normal picture of a pug, and a picture of a pug on a skateboard, and I don't know, it seems cute. So, we might play that. There's not a lot coming out in January, once again, so I may have to fill the gaps in with some stuff. I'm already playing a bunch of demos and doing one-offs right now, so. January 28th, though, is Pokemon Legends Arceus. That I've been looking forward to. People, basically, as soon as it came out, just started calling it Pokemon Breath of the Wild, because that is basically what it looks like. Definitely looks like it's pretty inspired by that. We've never really had a big open world Pokemon game like that. I guess Sword and Shield with the Wild is about as close as we got, but Arceus seems like way more up my alley. It seems really, really cool. I'm super looking forward to that. Of course, I'm not an expert on Pokemon or anything, but I don't even think this one has battles in it. I haven't seen much of the trailers for it, so I don't think that's going to matter much. I mean, I'm not an absolute noob with Pokemon, but I just don't play it as much as a lot of people do. So, and after that, starting in February, we have Dying Light 2 coming out February 4th. I'm not positive if I'm going to play that or not. I might. It depends on how many other things we have. I really, really, really enjoyed Dying Light 1. I'm a big fan of zombie fiction. You know, it's overdone, but it's something I take pleasure in, and I always find it interesting. So, we'll see how Dying Light 2 looks. We'll see if we're going to play that or not. Maybe. We'll see what people's reaction to it is. It's not really like something I've ever played on the channel before. So, and I'm usually not a massive fan of open world games, but some of them can draw my interest, and maybe LPing it would also make me more interested in it as well. So after that, we have Seifu, which comes out February 8th, which as far as I can tell is like a straight up just, it's kind of like Sleeping Dogs. It's like a modern day martial arts game where you're like a martial artist. I guess maybe a little bit like Shenmue sans the all the like life simulation mechanics. I think this one is you're just a martial artist and you go around doing martial artist things, getting in big fights with people. It's a really like parry focused battle system and stuff. Seems pretty cool. February 18th we have Horizon something Dawn, the new one, the new Horizon game. That looks very, very interesting. I've seen like half of an LP of the first game, but I've never played it myself. Maybe I should consider playing through it. Not maybe on the channel, maybe on my own time, because it would be a very long playthrough. But yeah, we'll see about that one. I'm thinking I'm gonna put it in the maybe slot because I am interested in it, but also I haven't played the first one, and I don't know how interested other people are in it. If you are interested in one thing or the other, definitely be sure to leave a comment saying, "Oh, why don't you check out this game or something?" Because I may not have seen it. There's a lot of stuff on like console and stuff that I just don't catch because I'm usually just browsing the Steam upcoming releases. But yeah, a lot of things are just on my wish list and aren't coming out yet. But March is probably going to be the month where we are just pounded with new games because that's before the end of the fiscal quarter. So a lot of games are always released then. February 25th, we have a pretty strong, probably, with Elden Ring, especially since nothing else is coming out. I've never really played any of the games on the channel, but I love the FromSoft games. I love Souls games. They're just really fun to me. I don't know if I'm particularly good at them, but I like to think I'm pretty okay. I've, played through Dark Souls 1, 2, 3 quite a few times. I had a fantastic time with Sekiro, and I gotta say, I felt like I was really good at Sekiro. I've played Bloodborne. I've basically played all of them, so Elden Ring would be more of the same for me, but they're so fun to play, so that might be a thing that gets played. I don't know how many people from my audience would actually watch it, but I feel like I owe it to myself to play, so we may be playing some of that. And that's it for February, it looks like. Hopefully some more games get announced and start to get released in January and February, but we'll see. For now, that's what I have on my list. That's what I plan to play. Maybe sans some of those and add in maybe a classic LP if things are really slow, or some other random game that gets a surprise release date randomly. You never know with those things. I was incredibly surprised by Deltarune 2 just being like, Deltarune Chapter 2 just being like, hey, it's out. So I was, yeah, the stuff like that, crazy. So, alright, with that, I guess that's pretty much it. One of the things I did want to say at the end is, I probably, maybe, will try to start streaming more on Twitch. I mostly would probably just play some roguelikes and stuff, just some chill stuff. I've been playing a lot of Monster Train recently. I wouldn't do anything, I wouldn't do like LPs or anything on Twitch. It would mostly just be me chilling, maybe playing some roguelikes or something. Just something to kind of pass the time and have fun with, because I'm sitting around playing roguelikes a lot anyway. If you've ever wondered what games I'm playing in my free time aside from the LPs, roguelikes are usually a good guess, so we may do some of that on Twitch. I of course still have my Twitter, and the Discord server is still up for anybody interested in those to keep up with me, so yeah, that's a look at kind of what's happening here in the future. So I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you're interested in some of the things I'm looking at, and I'll see you next time.